I had 2 instances of StreamYard open for whatever reason, and I closed the wrong one.
Okay, for everyone here that didn't get to see, that doesn't. Hey, it's Levi Member Solutions. You guys are joining in when I'm laughing. We have a thing where we can see ourselves in the very tiny corner, and we were talking, and Chris popped out right as I said I'm gonna go live, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why?
I heard you say that. So I had moved my window with the live to my other monitor, but didn't realize it, and I thought it was covered over here. I'm like, oh, I got streaming open there too. Got to close that. Boom. I'm like, oh, that was the live one.
so here I'm just going,
and I came back in. I'm like, I screwed up. Sorry.
So those of you who might have been here, like Levi and Dark Wolf and everything, earlier in the day, I did a live stream, and it's been moved to members only. Behind the scenes videos that I do on the main channel, that I don't do on my personal, because sometimes I do both, and then I just keep it on my personal because it's a single video. I'm gonna start moving those videos to members only, the behind the scenes ones. It gives the members something to watch, and it allows us to have bloopers and stuff like that just squirreled away for a different time. Howdy ho, neighbor. I've been watching Home Improvement too. I only miss when you're live from 1 a.m. to 5. Yeah, we do live shows. We also have a 24-hour live stream that airs a good chunk of our content. It's about 6 hours of our content at this point. There's a lot of videos of Chris's that I need to download, back up, and then put on there. And I'll probably do that at some point.
Do you only sleep 4 hours a night, Levi Markin?
That's about what I get. Yeah, baby. What's up? What? Yeah. Okay. What?
That was a pretty in-depth conversation with the cat.
Right? What do you need?
Hey, Kyle Martin, that's great to hear. Thank you.
Yeah. I see this, and like the two of the videos that we're working on tonight. At least one of them. I want to share. I can't actually work on them. I said Constantine. I can't. That's because Chris is here. I think you've seen the script for the Constantine, haven't you? I shared it with you super quick last time.
I recorded my lines for it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I need to send them to you. I've got them. I got them here, and I'm going to look at them to make sure that they sound okay, and then send them to you.
Yeah. So the bad thing about our voice actor for Constantine being in Norway is that he's in Norway. He's massive time difference. So like 1-2 o'clock in the morning, he'll see my message. So it's like I contact him like once a day, wait. And if I happen to be awake, I can actually conversate with you for a little while before I pass out. Not cat coworker, Chris. They paid for 2 dinners. She covered my dinner the other day. Yeah. Which was awesome. HR is reviewing Levi again. Oh my goodness. We need to figure out that puppet's voice. Then we can introduce the puppet too. I say puppet, it's the hand puppet. So you needed me to record some Dresden stuff.
What is the hand puppet's role going to be again?
Hero support. I kept thinking about it more and more. And I'm like, they're not going to take calls. They are going to be the joke that hero support does virtually nothing, and they're bored. And we'll need to figure out additional roles, but they're very similar. I want them to be similar to Nappa in the fact that like we put them there for fluff and storytelling purposes and everything like that, and having them just pop over like Wilson from Home Improvement and chatting, but you know, we get full on sass and brass. I think is hilarious. Surly and sarcastic. John, you little shit. I'm sorry. That's we can do a better line, obviously, but I can do the gravelly real quick. Where are you? You sent them, and then so it's what the hell's going on? It's just I just have 2 lines. That's it.
3. Oh, no, 2. Yeah, I think is it 2? Hold on.
It's 2. Is there anything else you need me to do? Like look up at something or?
Yes. So your lines are gonna be.
Can you post just my line?
Is just what the hell's going on over there? And then, I tell you, and we hear Red Court destroyed, and I go, what? And then we hear Red Court destroyed, and you go, the entire Red Court? And then you're going to want to look at me, so there's time for Did I Stutter to transition from you to me. And then I go, shit.
Okay. Okay. Randy Feltface. Oh, I know who that is, but I don't want So here's the thing about creating a full-on regular puppet. It's not that I can't maintain and like give that puppet life. That's not the problem at all. The problem is that when you design a puppet, either A, it's going to do really well, or B, it's not. And if it doesn't do well, you can't just keep I don't want to keep making puppets until we land on a character that people visually like and sound. But if I'm just using my hand, it is one hell of a gag that it's just someone doing this. And it's that it's very 90s style. And somebody mentioned that like there have been entire shows and characters that are just hands or hands with eyes and stuff like that. And I like that. It's super easy to do. And if we wanted to, you know, we can turn around. The clean sock would be better, but I'm not going to say anything. You know, and I could give my I could make a puppet. If I had a rubber band, this would be better. But
I think that I had made a comment once that it'd be interesting if the puppet was just a hand, but it was one of these.
That is so the reason why, and I've seen that for a lot of puppets too. The reason why it's not this, to be perfectly honest, is my arthritis.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I can't. So the movements I used to be able to do, I can kind of do it a little bit better over here, but the movements are very slow and methodical because I can't physically. I can do this all day. You know, I can give life like that, but the moment I go like this, I struggle. And I struggled quite a bit, and that's because that's all my knuckle. That's everything kind of like crunching in, and it's
sure. That makes sense.
So
okay.
So I'm gonna copy my lines here, so I can. That get set up. We're going to record that Dresden. That way you can edit that and work on that. We can entertain people. Popo, one of the lines that Popo gave us was technically not the line that I wrote, which was the whole baking while baked. He went and said baking while I baked. But one of the ways that he said it, I was like, God, I really like how he said that line. So we're like, and then I thought, I was like, that makes me think. Can't hear you. You muted yourself.
It doesn't change the sketch at all. I heard that too.
Well, it does change it because the way the dictation, the way he would have said that line would have been different.
Yeah.
But it changes it for the better because I was like, you know what'd be really funny is if because this is going to be animated immediately, I get the opportunity to put Alucard in a pink, and we came up with what the apron's going to say. It's going to say
Pink apron, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a pink apron with blood splatter that says "suck the chef" with the SUC like suck blood. Yeah, the fist puppet hurts after a minute. Yeah. Headset or no? Is Levi actively taking calls, or is Levi just in manager mode? Whatever I would prefer. Something.
Does not matter to me.
Okay, I don't feel like putting the headset on right this second. However, I need to even out my lighting since I lost my daytime lighting. Lock that in. What the hell is going on over there? I'll do that line again. What the hell is going on over there? And then make sure I'm looking at a focal point. What the hell is going on over there? The cat's destroyed my focal point. My focal point. And then the entire red court. Do it again. The entire red court. And then one more. The entire. Don't like how it's in that. The entire red court. I'm gonna send those to you on just. It's just two lines. I hope we. I realize I'm not supposed to. For everyone here, I realize I said that we shouldn't be using Discord, but like the parts I've been having lately are super small. It's quick and it's easy, and even I agreed with Chris that if it's just one or two small parts, and we. What is this? Is this going to go on a compilation though? Yeah, this is going to go in a compilation. This will be like the 5th or 6th Dresden video. You'll be able to put this in the compilation. Hopefully they're not too bad. He needs to watch my video I sent him and let me know if I need to redo anything. Dalton, how goes it? I hope you're having a wonderful, excellent time. I just thought of something. I have a voice I can do with relative ease, but I just need a little bit of practice. And it doesn't sound, because the cadence and everything about the voice is completely different.
Now they're both going to know that we swapped it out for a regular fucking TV.
Hello, you sad sucks. Hold on. I'm still laughing too much.
The TV with plasma glasses.
It is I, you sad sucks, back from vacation.
Now they're both going to find out that I swapped.
Hey, pay attention to me, damn it. Especially if I take the time to get it correct, and worst case scenario, we could, realistically have Popo take over the parts that I can't do quite yet. But that would be a great way for me to practice that voice. Can you imagine just how many people would attach the fact that it's just Alucard with his hand up there doing that? And Alucard being in here. Oh my god. Am I insane for laughing at that? What do you guys think? Would that be funny to hear? I'm gonna play Popo's voice. So I have it here. You look at the line too, so I can get the public mimicry correct.
I see. Any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping and order a second? I have plans to take a very enthusiastic murder walk.
I mean, like, it's much harder to, like, match it up versus, like, me talk. One does not preclude the other. Really one-sided right now. Well, that's because he's not fucking paying attention. Oh, 1 minute now, is it?
Sorry.
Sorry? He says he's sorry. Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's Chris. I mean, he's busy. Huh. you blame him, not me. What do you? But how funny would that be to you guys if we get as close to the voice that I can do to the Alucard work, and that would allow me to work on it as the hand puppet? Alucard isn't here right now. It's just I. What was the fucking name that we thought of?
Try off
Oh, yeah. Suck McFuck!
Netflix.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that for me. I need to be able to hear it.
You're in, Emma?
Okay.
Do I need to redo anything?
No, you're good.
You can see my sleeve. Well, apparently it's Victorian times. Let me just fix that for you. Oh! It's cold! That's about it.
What?
Sorry. I get that you were meaning that, like, Levi would say, "I can see your sleeve, dude." But to me, that's what goes in my head. All right, let's see here.
I think you're really gonna like what I did with John's lines to the Predators.
Did you send them to me already?
Not yet. I'm saving them right now.
Okay.
1 sec.
How would that go? Like, what? Listen here, you pale white fuck. Stop being a princess and pull your oh god, what would it be? Oh yeah. Totally just spaced it. Pull your panties up and take the fucker out. See, again, I lose the voice because I'm not great at it.
You're in Alucard's manor?
It would be funny if the character becomes popular enough that I have to get like a miniature little headset for them to actually do quote unquote phone calls. I think that would be hilarious to just have a hand with a little miniature headset. If I can get it. It's fucking pain in the ass. Fucking hurry up, damn it. Hold it straight. It's just, I actually gotta set things up here. Do you guys want to hear Levi? That would be epic. I think it would be, but like, here's the thing: I'm not gonna go through and like grab all that unless we introduce the character, and it's one of those, because when we introduced the CEO character, people really liked it, but we didn't have a way to bring it back. If we introduce this character, it's my hand. I can, and my voice. I can do it all day long. It's also a voice that I simply need practice at. It doesn't cause me harm to do the voice. Unlike the Joker voice that I do is a bit gravelly and a little bit hard to do. Pardon me. Okay. Also, I had Dresden, Constantine, and Alucard in the title. If that doesn't give away that this is a more adult stream.
All right, my upload is.
I'm happy to.
All right, my upload is done. It's in shared videos to upload or edit. It's called John Alucard Lines.
John Alucard Lines. Okay.
So the way that I did it was John taking the call from the Predators and being like, "You're in Alucard's manor," and then I told you guys to avoid. So I'm whispering so Levi doesn't hear me talking to them. And I think I played in a little bit to the idea of that Levi doesn't know that the TV's not the indestructible TV.
Yeah, I like that because I didn't change my lines, and I was looking at the script and I was like, I'm gonna keep it the same, but depending on your reaction, people are gonna take it one or two ways. And like, if you played it as if we both knew, people are gonna be like, well, Levi's just being whatever.
What I said was, Levi told him the thing was nearly indestructible. Now they're both gonna know that I swapped it for a regular one,
right? And I love the fact that like Levi doesn't know. Levi's not Levi knows that it's a hard, nearly indestructible and could be damaged by that.
Yeah.
So
I did that, and then when you go, John, I go, what? You caught me, and then you go, are the Predators in Alucard's manor? And I go, and then you go, are they this? And I go, and then one more question, and I go. like my nods get more and more upset because all
right, so we are gonna and for the record, all my audio is coming from here. Did you guys want to hear the audio? Yeah, yes you do. Yeah, of course you do. All right, so hopefully this doesn't cause it to echo because it's coming through here. So I'm gonna be speaking. I'm gonna go ahead and press play on here.
Echo.
Any chance you could? I don't know.
Is there any echo right now?
And order a second. I have plans to take a very enthusiastic
only when you speak. I don't know why it's echoing when you speak, because that's weird. That makes no sense. Because now I have it going through here.
Well, I'm gonna mute myself and do that. Ellie's at home. I'm gonna hide her real quick.
All right. I'm also going to mute him so I can't hear him, so he doesn't screw me up during my takes here. I'm not recording, so it doesn't matter if I press play. Move that mic slightly out of the way. Move me a bit more in the screen. Scoot up a smidge. Fucking hat's got cat hair all over it. Never win with the cat hair stuff. Okay. Just in case. Would I normally be wearing this? No, but it got cold, so. What do we? I'll leave that highlight, Irving, for you, so that when he comes back, he can see it. But I can't hear. All right. We've got it recording. God damn it. Boop. Dude, totally spaced my line. No reason to keep that. That's 18 seconds of just stupid. So we are now recording. I almost forgot that I need to make sure that, yep, my automatic lighting setting. Lock the lighting in place. We hit the record button. We hit the play button. We go here. We go here. And I still screwed up because... So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words exactly. It's an anti-tank autocannon we call the Harkonnen. It'll take about 2 to 4 weeks to actually arrive, though.
I see. So, any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping?
No, I can't hear. Why can't I hear?
I see.
Why can't I hear him? Oh! I can't hear because I muted my whole thing. That's not what I'm... I gotta use that mute button, not the other mute button. Dumbass. There we go. Hit record. So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words exactly. It's an anti-tank autocannon that we call the Harkonnen, but it will take about 2 to 4 weeks to actually arrive.
I see. So, any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping? And order a second? I have plans to take a very enthusiastic murder walk through the woods later this week.
I can, but there's going to be some red tape to be navigated.
Ooh, my favorite color. I'm sure it can be worked out. And the other cannon? Bitches love cannons, by the way. You just can't get enough of them. Or of the cannons.
Well, in fact, we are in the process of making an upgrade which would feature a pair of 30mm autocannons, belt-fed from a backpack-mounted ammo box.
Ooh, a pair, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You're making me feel all tingly.
Yeah. Right. Anyways, I do see here that the 70-inch nearly indestructible plasma TV has arrived and is currently sitting on your wall. How do you like it?
It doesn't have Netflix.
Yeah.
Just something called Tubi.
Tubi.
And it's damaged.
Damaged? And we went over that you have to pay for Netflix. We discussed that. What kind of damage? Why can't I hear?
Oh, so that's where that breeze came from. Okay, I'll bite. Who or what?
What happened with that line? Oh! Hold on. That's a cut to John moment. I'm going to do that one more. Chris, did you see Irving's comment? I can't hear because that's not me. There it goes. I'm going to turn that up a smidge. Why can't I hear you?
It ends at a really good point right now. There's the echo.
Okay.
I like the idea, but it's like adding another joke after the button.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do what I need to do here. Okay, I'm gonna re-record. Both of those. I'm gonna re-record this. Hit record. It'd help if I actually hit record. Okay. I keep screwing it up. So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words exactly, by the way. It's an anti-tank autocannon we call the Harkonnen. It'll take about 2 to 4 weeks to actually arrive, though.
I see. Is there any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping and order a second? I have plans to take a very enthusiastic murder walk through the woods later this week.
I can, but there's going to be some red tape to be navigated.
My favorite color. I'm sure it can be worked out. And the other cannon?
What?
Bitches love cannons, by the way. You just can't get enough of them. Or of the cannons.
Well, in fact, we actually are in the progress of process.
Ooh, a pair, you say?
Process. We're in the process of making a second cannon. We're in the process of making a second cannon. You need to hit record, Levi. Hit record, Levi. There we go. Now I screwed up because I was spacing. So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words exactly. It's an anti-tank autocannon that we call the Harkonnen. But it will take about 2 to 4 weeks to actually arrive, though.
I see. Is there any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping and order a second? I have plans to take a very enthusiastic murder walk through the woods later this week.
I can, but there's going to be some red tape to be navigated.
Ooh, my favorite color. I'm sure it can be worked out. And the other cannon? Bitches love cannons, by the way. You just can't get enough of them. Or of the cannons.
Well, in fact, we're actually in the process. Fucking process.
Ooh, a pair, you say? You're making me feel all tingly.
I'll keep that as a blooper. So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words exactly. It's an anti-tank autocannon that we actually call the Harkonnen. But it will take about 2 to 4 weeks to actually arrive, though.
I see. Is there any chance you could, I don't know, expedite the shipping and order a second? I have plans to take a very enthusiastic murder walk through the woods later this week.
I can, but there's going to be some red tape to be navigated.
Ooh, my favorite color. I'm sure it can be worked out. And the other cannon?
Well,
Bitches love cannons, by the way. You just can't get enough of them. Or of the cannons.
Well, in fact, we're actually in the process of making an upgrade, which would feature a pair of 30mm autocannons that are belt-fed from a backpack-mounted ammo box.
Ooh, a pair, you say?
Yeah.
You're making me feel all tingly.
Ew. Right. Anyways, I also see here that the 70-inch nearly indestructible plasma TV arrived and is currently sitting on your wall. How do you like it?
It doesn't have Netflix.
Yeah,
Just something called Tubi,
you should be glad.
and it's damaged.
Well, first of all, you have to pay for Netflix. We discussed this. And what do you mean it has damage? What kind of damage? Okay.
Oh, so that's where that breeze came from.
Pause that there. Can I help you? Who came down here to... Hello? Come here. What do you need? What do you need real quick? I'll mute. Turn what down?
Voice?
No, I'm recording. Also, it's only 8:53. And how are you hearing me from your bedroom? You're not hearing me from your bedroom. You're hearing me from the living room, aren't you? Do you know why? Because I'm right below the living room.
No, I'm not a room.
There's no way you're hearing me from that room.
Too loud.
Fine, close the door in here.
What door?
The one that you go through.
It's only 8:35.
It's only 8:53. Yeah, you don't even have to be in bed yet.
Can I read out here?
No, I'm trying to do stuff, and I realize that I'm not muted. Yeah.
I mean,
At least the lighting's consistent. All right, so now then we have a cut to John. And then we cut back to Levi, who's looking at John. Why is that lighting? I don't know why. Oh, I got I'm in photo mode. That's not a photo, is it? Okay, good. I got a message on Discord. Okay. Now they're both angrily staring at Nappa in unison. Okay. So we're back over here. We're looking at our lines here. So we cut to John. You're in Alucard's manor. I told you to avoid him, so on and so forth. Cut back to Levi. Levi is looking at John. Helsing, hold on. Helsing, hold on. John? Did I just... Oh, no, I did it. I'll do that. Take it again. Helsing, hold on. John? And then we cut to John. Are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? Are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? Are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? And then next line. Did they hit? Did they? Wait a minute. Holy crap. Did they hit? Did they hit? Did they hit his nearly indestructible plasma screen TV? Did they hit his nearly indestructible TV with plasma blast? You know he's going to eat them, right? You know. You know. I like that. You know he's going to eat them, right? You know that he's going to eat them, right? And then, you really? and then Alucard. Alucard, the invisible guys, they're called the Yautja. They're who damaged your TV with their plasma cannons. I need to actually press play around some point here. Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. They're who damaged your TV with
so
their
that's
plasma
where that
blast.
breeze came
And I
from.
needed to go a little bit closer here to there. Alucard, we'll go here. Press play here. Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. They're who damaged your TV with their plasma cannons.
Oh, so that's where that breeze came from.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bite. Who or what is a Yowza? And do you think they'd go well with some saltines?
Well, they're alien hunters that can go invisible. Probably snuck in when you brought the TV inside, to be honest.
You are just a treat. If I'd have known free lunch came with a purchase, I would have ordered ages ago. I still want my fucking Netflix, though.
Yeah, I guess they did just kind of Uber Eats themselves to your door. And we discussed this. Your budget doesn't
God
cover
damn it.
Netflix.
I knew that shit was getting expensive.
Hmm.
I wanted to watch the Great British Bake Off while I baked.
Watch that too.
By chance, do you happen to know how many calories they might be?
I just totally can't hear that line. And apparently I stopped recording anyways at some point. What? The whole take was screwed up anyways because it was out of focus. How lovely. Okay. Lock the focus. Lock the thing.
Oh, so
I'm going to turn the volume up a smidge. I don't know what that is. Okay. With nice, I try to find a leak, but no, I'm confused. Sorry. All right, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. I'm going to go here, here. No, stop doing what I don't want you to do. Bump, bump. I forgot to hit record. So 3, 2, 1, and Alucard, I spaced my entire line. You are awesome. I just need to remember what
so
my line
that's what
is. And we'll go back to it, press play, and Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. They're the ones who damaged your TV with their plasma cannons.
Oh, so that's where that
That
breeze
was a little
came from.
so right about here. 3, 2, 1. Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. They're the ones who damaged your TV with their plasma.
So that's where
blasts.
that breeze came from.
Cannons.
Okay, I'll
Cannons.
bite. Who or what?
3, 2, 1. I can do this, Levi. I can do this. Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. Why can't I remember that? Why do I keep blanking that line? The guys are called the Yautja. I should know that line at this point. Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yautja. They're who damaged your TV with their plasma cannons.
Oh, so that's where that breeze came from.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bite. Who or what is a Yowza? And do you think they'd go well with some saltines?
I don't know. But they're alien hunters that can go invisible. They probably snuck in when you brought your TV inside.
Oh, you are just a treat. If I'd have known free lunch came with a purchase, I would have ordered ages ago. I still want my fucking Netflix, though.
Lunch? Well, yeah, they did Uber Eats themselves to your door, and your budget didn't cover Netflix.
God damn it. I knew that shit was getting expensive.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch the Great British Bake Off while I baked.
You watched that too?
By chance, do you happen to know how many calories they might be?
The Yautja or what they make on GBBO?
No, the Ahu, not the baked goods. I'd hate to spoil my dinner with junk food after all.
Well, I would say go for it. A little junk food is good in moderation. Plus, It takes a whole year to make the TV.
A whole fucking year? You know, some people say TV makes you violent.
Yeah.
Well, not having a TV is going to make me pretty fucking violent. Release restraint to level 1.
And then we cut to John.
Well, I suppose I could eat them, then use their credit cards.
And then we go from here. That's your choice, Alucard. Do you want Netflix or an appetizer?
Well, I suppose.
That's your choice, Alucard. Do you want Netflix or an appetizer?
Well, I suppose I could eat them, then use their credit cards.
Bon appetit, I guess. Okay. I think we're good. And now I can unmute and listen and stop sharing my
Yay.
screen.
No echo.
Fuck you. I don't know why it's causing it. It's not on my end. What? You just decided to randomly play again. All right, whatever.
Who is this? Put the right
What spectrum is a vampire seen in? What do you mean? Like the light spectrum or something else? You need something else.
Yeah, Ariana said he needed help.
The mask let them go through different spectrums. How are they even seeing Alucard? They see heat and he is dead. So I see what's going on. So the predator mask can see normal vision, like what we would see, but it can also it can cycle, like it can have a camera, it can have heat, it can have infrared. Spectrum TV. Oh god, that'd be even worse. I wouldn't put Alucard through that. You're muted, Chris. Or at least I didn't hear you if you tried talking.
You said Spectrum TV, that'd be even worse. That's who we have for our internet provider.
Okay, so I need to upload these, take a look, and edit, and then we need to. The fun part about this, everyone, is because it's going to be animated. I need to edit, take a look, and if I'd like the video, me and Chris will actually watch the video together, and if we like the video. Do we want to make the full live action of members only on YouTube to kind of get some feedback? Well, we honestly won't get a whole lot of feedback. Well, not a whole lot of people will see that. But I guess we'll figure it out. I just don't want it to compete against itself is my main thing. For those who aren't aware, the video that I'm currently recording is going to be kind of like a test run for us. We're going to make this animation mix right off the bat. That's the lines I did for you. And here's all the things I just recorded. What is that? I'm going to play it. I thought I got rid of one. And that I do have a fun little skip because this morning I came down here and it was like 40 degrees and I went from like 70 upstairs to 40 like instantly in my own house. So I made a little skip from that and I did record that. Not great quality though, so I'm not quite sure. We're going to upload this and kind of go from here. Another situation. Funny you should mention that. I was just going to bring it up to Chris. So I've been thinking about it. And regardless of what we go with, this needs a part 2, obviously. The Stitch video. To everyone here, we got 27 people in here. You guys have an opportunity to influence something right now. Have you seen the Stitches Thor video? That's the first thing. If you haven't, then it doesn't matter. Because it, I need an opinion on that. So, Irving says yes. Colleen says yes. Jeremy says yes. If we've got our audience in here and they've seen it, Dark Wolf has said yeah, is saying yeah. So we got 6, 7, but it's 5 to 6 people, 7 people. Yes. All right. So we got enough people in here. I originally intended for that to be part of the Stitch Across the Multiverse series, where the last one was part of that situation where Stitch was in Stargate universe. Before that, he was in like the Warhammer 40K, so on and so forth, right? Yeah, you can thank my kids who just played it on me today. Otherwise, I would not have had that in my head. So the question I have here is I can have it be part of that series like I originally intended, but with the way it came out, to be perfectly honest, it could technically be part of a Stitch in Time, where it's a standalone episodic thing. And I mentioned that when it comes to those series, the most they'll have is like maybe 2 parts. I would not go past the 3-minute marker. A lot of people are excited about this video, but it also did not perform nearly as well as the previous ones. And that could be a lot of different reasons. It could be when it was posted compared to our other stuff. It could be that it just didn't resonate as well. I don't think that's the case, because the people who have seen it, and it's now 70,000 on YouTube, the people who did watch it, according to the analytics, we did relatively well, minus the fact it has the least amount of, it's sitting at 70%. 90% of people bailed out after 13 seconds. Why is that? 1 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I think I know what happened here. So this sucks. Here's the thing. Chris, what are you doing right now?
I'm putting my video together. What's up?
All right. I'm gonna pull up the Stitches Thor video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play it. And
People left after 13 seconds is the big drop.
Yeah, and I think I know why, and it sucks because to me it feels real, and I don't know the analytics anywhere else. For everyone here, I don't know what the drop is on Facebook. I haven't looked, and it did much better on Facebook. Chris can pull that up, and if it's roughly the same, then we can kind of go from there. And I could have done Stitch versus Marvel, and that probably would have pulled in a much larger audience. Or 4. I can try to see if I can see it on with the access that I do have. The Gandalf video performed about as roughly as I thought it would. That video was okay, but not great. Why is that saying 13? Oh, what? Oh, that's 13,000 on there. Am I able to see the analytics on that? Oh wow, that did fucking really well. Average watch time is 44 seconds.
To being told Stitch's root here.
Huh?
I'm confused by the comment.
Their drop on Facebook is the 44-second. With 70% staying around for the whole video. Okay, so I don't know, because what about TikTok? Can you see when that dropped on TikTok?
Yeah, one sec.
Because we still have a 70. Okay, so there's a 70% viewership pretty much across both YouTube and Facebook right now. That's good. For the whole video, 70% of the audience watched it. That's okay. And for that to be consistent is great. The thing that's not consistent is the 90% dropout.
It's got 43,000 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
And
I can stop sharing. I don't know why. I'll have Chris pull up the video and watch it. I don't know why my thing is causing an echo.
we've lost at 7 seconds on 8 seconds on TikTok. Sorry, at 10 seconds we've lost half the audience.
That's the 9.
At 10 seconds from second 10 through second 25, we retain 45 to 50%. From 25 through,
it doesn't have the stats of like, hey, 70% or something like that watch the video. What is the percentage of people who watch the video all the way through?
23.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it just did not do well on TikTok at all, but this is really weird. So Facebook absolutely loved this video. No one popped out on this video. 90% of viewership at the 40-second marker. On TikTok, we can just say the 7-second marker, which is roughly the same as here. So this is Chris, if you want to pull it up, I guess, so we don't have echo.
I can see your computer. No. It's on my computer, on your computer. How can
I don't know why I got that as a message. That's weird. Where's 939 even at? Fuck 'em, spam. Well, that video is downloaded there. I'm waiting on Chris to pop back in.
Sorry. Okay, so you want me to pull up Stitch's Thor?
Yeah. Actually, I can't have that on there. I'm gonna have it. That's right. And then share it so that we don't have to worry about the echo. So the 7/13-second marker is where TikTok dropped over half the audience, and with YouTube, it's not even half the audience. It's just a portion of the audience. A good chunk of the audience decided they.
Here we go.
You guys, Stitch is Thor.
If Stitch is Thor,
I am Batman. Right? And that makes me Odin the Allfather.
That's 13 seconds. Can't hear you.
44 seconds is where 90%.
No. You're calling me.
Watch all the way up to 90%.
Thor.
Where
is he? That's the best part. He's at the final battle right now.
Which final battle now?
Go ahead and press pause. We don't need to watch the whole thing. So, I don't know how I feel about that. Well, Rogue, here's the thing. 70% of our audience on YouTube watched it all the way through. 70% of our audience on Facebook watched it all the way through. And only 25% of our audience on TikTok watched it all the way through. That's a massive difference. That's a huge difference. The only thing that's the same is on TikTok and YouTube. They both dipped out around the 7 to 13 second mark. So that means that start of that sketch. Sketch. The start of that sketch, I thought was really strong. It's a really nice back and forth play. It heightens the game. You know, you're being very dismissive. We very quickly, because we scrapped a bunch of the back and forth down to like what was there. It was just enough to be like, this is probably what would happen. Then we get interrupted. The 7 second marker is us laughing. Like people didn't even bother to stick around past that age group from the platform. We can't see that for most of them. At least I don't think. Oh damn, that fucking video earned $70 fucking on Facebook. Jesus. No, I can. 89% men, 11% women. Pretty much from everywhere. Most of it being United States. A good portion of the UK and Canada, Australia are starting to tune into our stuff. 25 to 44. Yeah. 35% of men between the ages of 35 and 44, 27% between 25 and 34. So 25 to 44 is our age range on Facebook. On YouTube, I don't know if it'll go into that much detail. %67% of people watching on the mobile phone, 93% male. Same thing, 25 to 44. So our audiences, at least on YouTube, that explains a lot. Our audience, what is the audience that watched that particular video, Chris, on TikTok? Does it say like what the age range was?
Let me look.
I don't know.
Viewers.
I could worry about this until the end of time and still not know why
83 male, 83 male, 16 female, 1% other, 25 to 44 is the largest age range.
So
72% from the US.
So for whatever reason, it just didn't perform. Can you it didn't get shared on the bulletin. Can you just go ahead and share it right now on the bulletin and see if people just didn't see the video?
It's got 43,000 views on Facebook, on TikTok.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that
video.
God, it just fucking did not do well. It's that first 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. YouTube, Facebook, it wasn't even in that range. It was the 44-second marker. And that's after the reveal of its canon came out. And then at that point, people either decided to go, fuck that, it's canon, or comment and stuff, and watched it the rest of the way through. I don't know. And it's still gaining views and analytics are slightly changing on YouTube. So that's another thing, is that it's still going forward. Dropbox. I was going to use upload files. And it'd be these four. Select. Did that not upload? The hell? There it goes. No, it's not. Oh no, it did. I think I just uploaded them twice. Oh well. 170 algorithm issues. Well, it was uploaded. I don't know. Was that around the time that TikTok was also screwy? Because there was a point where everyone was only seeing videos from like 3 months ago. Around the first. Oh shit! Yeah, that could have made it. Yeah, because that happened on the New Year, and from the 30th through like the 2nd or 3rd of January, a lot of people, myself included, were seeing videos from like 3-4 months ago because the algorithm has been changed because of the buyout. Which platform is the most important currently? Chris, which platform is the most important, do you think, right now?
Most important? I mean, Facebook's growing the fastest. And is paying us the most by far, not including special bonus programs that not everyone has access to. On other platforms. I would in terms of importance, I would say Facebook, then YouTube, then TikTok, then Instagram. Because Instagram doesn't pay us.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it's growing right now too. After like 8 months of
Yeah. What the hell? I know it uploaded. I watched it just upload. What the hell is going on?
But yeah, if you want my answer, that's the order of importance right now. Now, if YouTube starts growing like crazy again, that's going to mean the revenue goes way up. It may shift to being YouTube more important. And I think long term, I think YouTube is probably most important long term. But right now, Facebook's growing the fastest and paying us the most.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Facebook in the next 6 to 12 months to put out a dedicated video only app. I'm honestly surprised they haven't done it yet. And that I don't mean Instagram, but
oh, that one didn't get uploaded. That's weird. They might not, though. They might just spin it up because, like, if they're making money off of it, like, because if they do that, they're gonna have to grow it, right? That's one of the big things that they have to grow that on top of that, and sorry, everyone. I'm also trying to like get my videos to upload so I can work on this video so we can get it out faster. Because the sooner I can get it to my animator, our animator, the sooner we can get this video out. And that's still going to be like what, a week, maybe 2.
could be longer than that. Who knows?
The downside of doing it this way. What sucks for everyone here that this test that we're running, besides it being an expensive test, it's also one of those things where a single video is not a good test run for it. Like you usually need a few. Why am I not seeing? Yeah, baby. What is it? I'm not giving you another treat. You already had plenty. Oh, I'm just waiting on it to finish uploading. God. There's one. There's two. There's three. Am I still echoing on your side? Because I'm not sharing my screen.
No, I'm muted.
Oh, you're just kind of busy. I use speech to text. Sometimes it's screwy fit. So, what do you guys think? At this point, there's nothing like I could re-edit that at a later time, but like make it part of the larger series. Because if we make it part of the larger series, it would allow us to do an idea that Chris had. But if we don't, we have to redo the idea, which is not hard to do, but I kind of like Chris's idea. It would be the best way to have it be the most extreme. Whereas if we have it be a Stitch in Time, it doesn't need to go that extreme. It can just be a self-contained, he's causing chaos in Marvel thing. What is his idea? Irving, do you larger series? Does everyone here know what the Phoenix Force is? There you go. Uh, 4 5 5 5 1 5 4 5 5 5 1 5 5 6. Okay, that should be all the recordings. Then I can toss them in here. Let's go make it great. You wouldn't dare, Jonathan. You can blame Chris for that idea. So yes.
What idea am I being blamed for?
Phoenix Force.
Ah.
Uniforce. Shithead. Okay. Do you have something to show us, or you're whittling away?
I'm still whittling away. It's not near done.
So if both of us are whittling away, it's going to be a very boring stream. I don't have. He's got that coming out. Let me take a look here. The Stitch is something that I'm working on. I'd rather have a private writing session with Chris on that one so we can discuss some things. Don't save. I know you. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I know. We agreed to do the test of having the animation come out. What do you think of that, though? Like, what is your opinion on like doing the live action animation mix right off the bat? What is your opinion on it?
I don't know. So I feel like we had a big misstep on doing the Pokemon video without having a live action video first.
I agree that
Because-
like. Go ahead.
Because we don't know what people do and don't like about the original. One of the comments we get from people isn't I just want to see your stuff in animated form. They keep saying, I want to see this one animated. I want to see that one animated. So they know the story and now they want to see it animated.
Yeah, and then there's also they want to see it mixed right off the bat, which is one of the reasons why it got brought up. But
I'm not sold on it.
my biggest thing is I know that if we release them too quickly together, they fight each other. And then on top of that, there is if they're titled the same, they're going to fight each other, right?
Yep. And on
the Pokemon, we made, like you said, we made a mistake where we didn't have a live action for us to take a look at the bare minimum and make sure it was good before we sent them. And we're doing that. We're fixing that mistake now. Yeah. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna send it to OpenOC and ask how long it would take to film with the things that we want, and discuss style and everything and how much it's gonna cost. And let that. And what do you think about letting that be the determining factor? If it takes 2-3 weeks to get out, a month to get out, might as well release the full live action one.
And we don't have to release it as soon as we get it. We've been doing that, but it's absolutely not necessary.
Yeah.
We can always schedule it to hit a month after the original was released anyways, even if we get it back a week later.
Yeah.
Like he did a super fast turnaround on the Batman animation. That was like 3 days.
And that was a single thing. And that video did well, paid for itself. It was a live action mix. And we promoted it, but we honestly, I don't know. I feel like we keep dropping the ball on the animation is what I feel like. Now, the benefit, I've been seeing the animation continue to bring in views. I think it's like at 100,000 or something on TikTok now. On Facebook.
Yeah, it is.
On Facebook, it is currently... Where are we?
What the hell did...
Good. Didn't realize that was that loud. On Facebook, it's 166. On YouTube, Irving, I will read your comment in just 1 second. Let me look at this. On YouTube, it's 15,000 for the long form. Did you ever release it as a short? Dude!
No, I was doing that this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So doing a week apart.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I was gonna say we did it again. What about Stitch dog napping? No, I don't know. Maybe animate once a year. No, animation's definitely worth doing. It has paid for itself in various ways. One, it pays for itself, period. Like, if nothing else, every single animation that we have released has made its money back. That is really good. That's, at the very least, we're zeroing out on that. But it's brought in thousands or hundreds of thousands of views. It's brought in thousands of subscribers, which, that's a second video being released instead of just a one-off. And we have the fact that we're working on an animation only channel where it will be just animation. The only reason we haven't been uploading on that is that like we know that our animated characters need more life. It's been the number one complaint when people see us animated. It's not very animated. We are more animated than the animation. That's not okay. That points to Levi. If they're done once a year, you can see that that's where it is. Another thing is like the GoFundMe, which I forgot to bring up today. If you guys like our animation, going to the GoFundMe allows us to do that faster and more often.
Hello.
Yeah, it is.
I'll do that. I say hello.
So I definitely think that the route I'm going to go here, as soon as I figure out right here, is I'm gonna edit this, get it done. I'm gonna talk to Openuk, and because I've got another video that will be released that won't be animated, so it's not like there isn't content coming. I'm just waiting on voice actor stuff for that. And if it takes a long time to have this animated, I'll release it. There might as well. I'm guessing he just did a voice thing. Sonopa, how are you doing? Shinopa. With Ballot because crap, my dog's just dropped a Stitch plush in your lap. So that is what we're talking about. We are talking about live action animation mix, which has been the most successful on our channel.
And everyone has said the comments are, "This is what you should do. This is great."
And there is not a small amount of comments saying this is what you should do going forward.
Mm-hmm.
That is hard, just because of you would have to build up a queue of those videos to make them consistent.
Right.
And that's why we're currently at that crux of like, we know they do well, but it's costly to make. And we have always been like, how can we keep costs down and still deliver the quality content? We are doing good. Thank you. Why are you not playing?
Back to it, press play, and Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Yep.
Oh, that's why is that the one that's the so long?
No, it's so we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words.
Holy
exactly.
shit, my voice really does drop that low. Wow.
Called, Harpoon, but it will take about 2 to 4 weeks actually.
Why can I hear? Was that you talking?
It's actually why.
I didn't turn my microphone off.
Per your request.
Oh. Oh my goodness. All right. What's this one?
So we did, in fact, per your request, get that bitch a cannon. Your words.
Do I have 3 takes of the first line?
So we did, in fact, per your request.
And then this one is
3, 1, and Alucard, I spaced my entire line. You are awesome. I just need to remember what my line is. And we'll get back to it. Press play. And Alucard, the invisible guys are called the Gouch. They're the ones who damage your TV.
Where is my recording I did of the other stuff? No. Okay. So The lines that I'm missing are the lines where I'm looking at John. Okay, let me see if I accidentally deleted them. Where's my trash at? This is why I'm really glad, because I would have sat here and been like, where the fuck are my lines? Trash. Helsing, hold on. John? Oh, no, I did it. Helsing?
I thought his name was Alucard, not Helsing.
I realize that too. I have him. It doesn't like I redid those lines anyways. So we did in fact hurt your. Are there Yautja and did they hit his? You know. Okay, so I found some of the lines that I apparently deleted. However, I redid this whole thing because it was out of focus. And then right about here, it gets in focus. Did they? You know he's going to eat them. You know that. But that still looks better. Son of a bitch! I accidentally deleted. When I was recording, I think I screwed up and it paused it, and I deleted that. And I think that might have had a good portion of the lines I was working on, but it paused instead of stop. At least we know now rather than tomorrow. Which I would have had this video edited either way by then, but still. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna mute you and just Helsing, Helsing, hold on. John Helsing, Helsing, hold on. No, I like looking at you.
I thought
Helsing, hold on. John, are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? Are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? Are there Yautja in Alucard's manor? Oh, I kind of like that one. Did they hit his nearly indestructible TV? Did they hit his nearly indestructible TV with plasma? Why did I fuck up on that line? Did they hit his nearly indestructible TV with plasma blast? You know he's going to eat them, right? You know that he's going to eat them now, right? You know that he's going to eat them now, right? Double check. It's there. Great. All right. Now you're no longer muted. Now I got to upload that. Upload that. Upload that. Upload that. Mecha idea. John face stress ball. Napa uses it. Oh, merch idea, not mecha idea. I can't retrieve the one that I. That's why I would have had. That's why I had to do it. Wouldn't it belong to the Helsing organization? Yeah. Did Helsing not Alucard? It's because it's fucking written as Helsing. Damn it. Thankfully, I can just redo that one line.
Thank you, Ray Paget. Ow.
I'm gonna mute real quick. Lock that in. Helsing, hold on. John. Helsing, Alucard, because it's right there and I've been doing the line. Alucard, hold on. John. Kind of like that right there. It was like almost instantly. Shut up, y'all. It's because it's written right there as Helsing. I can't hear you. You're muted. I would like to point out that I have ADHD, and once you find it and you like lock it in, it can be really hard to like correct yourself. I saw it, but it's still funny. Yeah. And it's also one of those things where it would have gotten called out. I don't think I do his name as Helsing again, but if I do, when I'm editing, I'll see it and I'll be able to refilm. This is another benefit of why I'm gonna like edit this tonight and get it done tonight. That way I can review the footage, make sure things are correct, make sure I have the takes that need to be done, and I'll be good to go. $11:48. Yeah. Thankfully. And then this one is the read. And that drop was perfect. That works out. Did I not? Down. So there we go. Two new ones. Okay. Now I have all my lines. Make it fun to watch. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. As someone with a touch of airfid discovered a new safe food, pine nuts. Oh, nice. Perfect. For those who do not know, that's God, I don't remember the full basically their brain doesn't want to let them eat. Avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. There we go. My oldest deals with that a bit. And my youngest, who's on registered as autistic, he will eat like everything in the house, but he'll like just like there are certain foods that like he struggles dramatically with, and he doesn't eat very healthily. He does not like vegetables at all, and you might be like, oh well, they can just eat the veggies. No. Beans are his go-to. Like I can if I cook the beans, blend them, and then freeze them into cubes, I can add them into dishes, and he's okay with that. But unfortunately for me, not everyone else in the house is. So like everyone has their texture issues and things like that. So I think me and Chris want to focus here. Here's a question, Chris. Do you want to show people the new skit? Why we're still
No,
alive?
it's not even
Okay.
close to done.
Okay.
And it's midnight here.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And I'm editing this, and the more I'm editing it, I'm like, this is boring and I hate it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work on it.
Do you mind showing it to me when we get done?
Or we can just show it now. But
All right.
you got to have some knowledge of Dresden to understand it. And that's part of the reason why it's boring. Is too many people are going to be like, I don't understand, and just click away. Because there's no context for people who haven't read the Dresden Files.
So, two things on that.
You haven't seen it, so.
Well, yeah, that's not one of the things, though. You know that, right? And you know, I don't know Dresden. I know Dresden through you. And you have taught me a lot about Dresden. There are times where you can do a lore-heavy video and make it interesting. But you are correct that like there's going to be people who don't know what's going on. And we have most of the time seen, and this is for everyone here, most of the time when we do those type of videos, we have seen that people just don't watch them as much, right? Whether it be a D&D, a Supernatural, Dresden, whatever it is, even though it's a very big property IP, that they don't get nearly as good a views if we don't at least make the start of it interesting enough to retain somebody's attention. And that's about 30 seconds is what we need to have. And then we can have lore heavy stuff afterwards, because now they're invested. They want to know what's going on. They want to learn more, and they learn more, right? And the second thing is that we beat ourselves up quite a bit on videos where it very well could have been an interesting video to the people who are fans of that series, but not interesting for people who are not.
As a fan of the series, I don't find it interesting. The more I watch it, the more I'm like, this whole first half of this video shouldn't exist.
Well, if you want to share it, I can give you whatever opinion I can give.
It's boring right now.
Oh, it's up to you if you want to share it, and we can do
Well,
it
I'm happy to
privately.
share it.
Okay, share it.
And also the so this takes place in book 12 of the Dresden Files. The lead up to and then the battle at Chichen Itza, where the entirety of the Red Court just goes. Ariana, what if you could eliminate Dresden without having to fight him?
You know I'd love that. How?
Bloodline curse. You got Susan Rodriguez, and more importantly, Dresden's kid. If done properly, the curse should take out anyone living who Dresden's blood related to, okay?
It's boring already. It's dragging, and I'm having to explain what's happening in the video, which is not the way to start a video.
Where is your cut point in that video?
Here.
Okay, don't worry about it.
But this is where the second half begins. Almost a minute in is when we actually get to the meat of it. And I want to rework it anyways, because
you know what was interesting without knowing what you were talking about? Bloodline curse.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't even need to fully explain it. Let that be a what is a bloodline curse type of thing, right? And then go into what is happening and play with the game on that. And I'm realizing that you probably don't have like you can't just cut that out and then like insert. You know what would be interesting? This is not seeing the rest of it, just based on what you sent me, right? Is if you started with the bloodline curse, like, hey, you did a bloodline curse or whatever, however you want to start that, and then we hear the computer go up, it would be a dramatically shorter video.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did that right off the bat, rather than this conversation that we agree that while in a normal show would happen as a sketch format, it's kind of boring to listen to. It's why I never did any of the, for everyone here, the reason why me not talking to Lilo and Nani doesn't happen, if you know they were taken by the Borg, it's me calling and not getting an answer, or me calling and getting jargon. So I cut it from those sketches, and I plan on putting it in later on when it's a fucking hour-long video that people are tuning in to watch.
What people said they wanted to see was John talking to the Red King while the events are going on and having the line cut off and the Red Court being destroyed. The thing is, the Red King is the one doing the ritual. He would not be able to be on the phone with John while he's doing everything he's doing there. So what I started out with, so in the book, the whole thing is orchestrated by Ariana Ortega, a Duchess of the Red Court. She's the one that has the mastermind plan. And the whole idea was John gives it to her, right? John gives her the plan. She shares it, but she's not actually at the battle. So John gets a call back from her. I'll just show you. And things are going south. And then he has to call into the battle. He calls the Red King. The Red King doesn't answer. Esteban Ramirez, another Duke of the Red Court, answers. And things go to hell right then. So
can you press play on that?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Ariana, is the ritual all done?
Dresden doesn't have just a couple ineffective sidekicks.
Who do you bring?
White Council members, the Black Staff, a tiny blonde sharpshooter, and an unseelie noble.
Any idea how the fight's going?
They're tearing our forces to pieces.
Honestly, I thought he'd be done with the ritual by now. Is something wrong with the instructions?
Ancient, tattered handwritten notes he said he got from you millennia ago.
In my defense, I told him to laminate those.
You know he doesn't listen.
Okay. I'm gonna call him.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't need to re-record, but you do need to cut that entire first half.
Oh no, I'm very aware of that. Just one.
I think that's your video right there.
Just here
If
you
you
go.
cut that, sorry, go ahead.
And here's the rest of it. Here's where things hit the shit.
Hello.
Who is this? Put the Red King on.
He's Duke Esteban. I can't put him on. Is this John?
Yeah. Ariana said he needed help with the ritual.
Now is a very bad time. Dresden and friends are getting way too close, and he's putting the sacrifice on the altar now.
Esteban?
What the hell is going on over there?
The Red Court's trying to take out Dresden with a bloodline curse. It's not going as planned.
Red Court destroyed.
What?
Red Court destroyed.
The entire Red Court?
Did I stutter?
Shit.
Your video is good. You just need to kill that first half that you had. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm locked in. I'm interested, and I've got so many questions. But it's all interesting. If you just kill that entire first half, you've got a video.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, good. I thought I lost all the stuff I did. I'm like, no. It just didn't move with it.
I know. I am giving her attention. She's been giving her attention all day.
It is midnight here. I need to go to bed.
All right, everyone. I want to thank you for joining in, and I will get that editing done at a later. I will be getting that editing done tonight. Anyways, remember, take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. We wish you peace of mind, serenity, and body and spirit, and harmony among others. Until the winds blow your sails our way again. Have an Acme day.
Have an Acme day as a product of the villain. Have an Acme day where we build your hound. Have an Acme day.
And have an Acme day simply means have the best day you possibly can have. Bye now.
I think that the Acme Day disclaimer needs to slowly get worse and worse. Like rap battles of history has turned into. You know what I'm talking about?
You
know what I
you
mean?
know they got tired of recording it.
I know. So just have it be like, have an Anyways, bye everybody.
Bye.